Hi students, welcome back. In our previous session, we discussed about solution, concentrated solution and how to express the concentration of solution. Solution means solute dissolves in solvent forming solution. Today, we are going to study about saturated solution and about supersaturated solution.
Let's go through an experiment. Take a beaker and dissolve some amount of salt in it. Dissolving the salt making solution as long as the salt dissolve in water. The solution is an unsaturated solution. But a stage will soon come when you will not able to dissolve more salt into the solution. At this stage, the solution becomes saturated. Thus, a solution is said to be saturated if it cannot dissolve any more quantity of given substance in it. Let's go through another experiment given in your textbook.
Take 50 ml each of water into beakers. Take 100 gram each of powdered common salt, that means sodium chloride, and ammonium chloride. Stir and dissolve the common salt gradually in the water in one of the beakers. Observe it. The amount of salt which dissolves in the water increases. Further, no more salt becomes dissolved. A solution in which maximum amount of salt has been dissolved is known as a saturated solution. In other words, the solution obtained by dissolving maximum amount of solute at a given temperature is known as what? Saturated solution. The amount of solute dissolved in 100 gram of water to make it saturated is the solubility of the solute in water, which is the solvent. When more solute is added to the concentrated solution, it reaches a stage at which the solute remains undissolved. Then it is said to be a saturated solution. And what do you mean by unsaturated solution? The solution before reaching saturation is known as an unsaturated solution. The solution before reaching saturation is known as an unsaturated solution.
Repeating the experiment again.
By adding ammonium chloride gradually to the second beaker and prepare the saturated solution of ammonium chloride, it is clear that the amount of common salt and ammonium chloride required to make a saturated solution using the same solvent under the same condition is different. Next, we are going to discuss about solubility. The amount of a solute in grams required to convert 100 gram of a solvent into a saturated solution at a given temperature is known as the solubility of the solute in that solvent. Once more children, the amount of solute in grams required to convert 100 gram of a solvent into a saturated solution at a given temperature is known as the solubility of the solute in that solvent. The nature of solute and the temperature are the two factors that influence solubility. That means the solubility will increase with increase in the temperature. That means when we add some ammonium chloride and salt into the saturated solution of ammonium chloride and salt respectively, and when we heat, the solubility of both them will increases. The solubility of the most salts in water will increases with increase in temperature. But the solubility of some salt decreases according to the increase in temperature. According to the increase in temperature, the solubility of calcium sulfate first increases slowly and then decreases. Next, we are going to discuss about supersaturated solution. A solution which contains more amount of solute than that is required to saturate it is known as supersaturated solution. A solution which contains more amount of solute than that is required to saturate it is known as a supersaturated solution. Is it clear?
In page number 168 of your textbook, there is a graph given
that connects the solubility and the temperature of certain salts. From that graph, can you say which substance shows maximum increase in solubility as temperature increases? Yes, it is potassium nitrate. Which substance shows a decrease in solubility with increase in temperature? Yes, it's calcium sulfate. Which salts have the same solubility at a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius? Can you say it from the graph? Yes, sodium chloride and potassium chloride have the same solubility at a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius.
So my dear students, it's time to wind up our today's session. Today we discussed the concentration of solutions such as saturated solution, unsaturated solution and supersaturated solution. That's all for today. Thank you.